Hi, I'm Rodney Butler. I'm one of the original founders of Bulter Performance. I've been tuning and racing Pontiacs for 40+ years. So I have a pretty good feel of what's easy to work with and what's a little more complicated. This is my first time using the EZ-Street Edelbrock EFI system. I think it's close enough to make the pull right out of the box. And I was really impressed at how simple this was to use.
Rodney's worked with Edelbrock for 20+ years now. We've also worked with multiple brands of EFI systems. For him to be as impressed as he is, out of the box, out of the gate, first time with this, that says a lot. Bringing in the new EZ-Street EFI, working with Edelbrock, giving us a first look at that. First off, we were like, wow, they really went back to the drawing board here.
I had one of my guys in the shop go ahead and install the system on the dyno.
He's been with us for many, many years, machinist in the shop, not an EFI guy.
I'm a carburetor guy, so I've installed several 100 carburetors.
The first engine we tested on was a 650 horsepower Pontiac. Not a small engine by any means, and got a lot of fuel needs.
But doing the EZ-Street was very easy to install, and it fired right up. Once it got to operating temperature, it learned.
I was impressed watching him do that, how easy it really was. And then when Rodney got into the details of it and started tuning it, it did everything that we needed to do.
The app and the setup on this system is very user-friendly. I walked up to the pad and just opened up the tablet, went through a couple of simple little questions on the setup wizard. Once we got it up to operating temperature, it's ready to start tuning. So I had this thing up and running in about 4 minutes time.
So I was really pretty amazed at the throttle response of this EZ-Street EFI. On an engine like this with a lot of cam and an open plenum intake manifold, just hearing the engine on the dyno, hearing it rev, hearing the way we could roll into the throttle, and it just instantly came up in RPM. That's pretty impressive, and it was amazing how close out of the box that system was.
It was within 2% correction. It was just unbelievable. I've never had one this close right out of the box.
And it didn't require tuning with a laptop at all. Everything was done through the tablet.
This thing right here has a bunch of upgrades in it that we really needed, but it is super simple. You got your acceleration fuel, this is your pump shot, and they've also added a shot duration here. So this carries the pump shot a little bit further down track. So after the car launches initially on the pump shot, you can do a shot duration, and that'll carry a little bit more fuel, or it can pull a little bit out. So that's a neat feature that they've added to this system. I like it. Let's do it again.
My favorite feature is that it's Bluetooth. I could take the tablet with me. There was no cord connected to it. And I can put it on a big enough tablet that I can push the buttons with my fat fingers and not be pushing all over stuff. I very much like that. And less messy than changing jets. You change it in the screen and let it learn.
For years, I've always struggled to make the same horsepower with the EFI system as I did with a really good carburetor. Once we got this EZ-Street EFI system on and dialed in, we actually made 5 more horsepower than the best pull that we made with a carburetor. The wiring system is really simple on this EZ-Street EFI. Everything is clearly marked where it goes. All the plugs will only go one place. Everything just clips right in. Can't get it wrong.
Again, really, really impressed from the appearance of it, to the ease of install, and then how it actually performed on a 650 horsepower Pontiac. When you say EZ-Street, it really was easy.